Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Fabled 42 channel. My name is Anne, your DM this evening. This is a horror D&D campaign that's 5e, custom made by yours truly for my homies here. But yeah, let's everybody introduce themselves and then we'll get started.
I'm GW. Hi.
Starting with GW.
Hi there. Happy to be here. Had a fantastic weekend. Looking for a really good week. This is a great way to start it. And that's me. I'm gonna throw it over to Chris.
There you go. I'm Chris. You know me as Avaran. You can find me on Instagram as the real Chris S, and then you can find me on Twitch and PlayStation Network as Agent Fox 5. I'm gonna send it over to Mackenzie.
Hello, I'm Mackenzie. I go by Mascot or MSCOT on Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter. And I play Toddle, and he's amazing. And we're gonna live another day. And I'm gonna pass it to Butters. ...
Awkward. I don't think.
Butters will be here soon.
Spoiler alert.
AKA Vera.
Give it to Nate.
He's not there. Sorry, I'm doing something. I pass it to Nate.
My name's Nate. I play Dutch. That's all I've got. I don't have much more. I'm on Instagram, but I don't ever post there. And otherwise, you can find me in the Discord.
Good shit. Okay, so welcome back, everyone. Thank you for those who joined us for our 50th game anniversary. Super fun. We did like a little bit of Hellball there, as well as a really nicely written recap by Chris. Thank you so much again for doing that for us.
My pleasure.
Yeah, it was awesome. I think we've got pretty much the entire chat caught up in our story, but to summarize what's happened lately, we ran into our old friend Dutch, who actually assisted them in a couple of things, including battling a giant ice basilisk in the middle of this rock trench. They eventually made it to the end of the trench with the help of the druids, who they discovered were actually never extinct and live among us, hidden in kind of their animal identity counterparts and can only really exist on other planes of existence. With the help of the king of the druids, they are able to cross through this trench safely and eventually made it to this almost solid wall of fog and mist. Very mysterious, but they marched through it and eventually cleared the mist to find themselves on what looks to be a drop, the edge of a cliff that drops about 1,200 feet. Into looks like a gorge of some kind, but it's kind of obscured by some mist and fog at the bottom of there as well. But they can see in the distance just past this gorge is their destination, the city that they finally found. A dark obsidian-like spire, kind of inlaid in all these dark mountains as well. All the rock seems to be gray, black. Not a lot of wildlife here either. Avaran, you were the first to break through the fog, leading the marching order, and you will notice that it's in the middle of a giant wind tunnel. So these winds are almost knocking you off of your feet. You do have to hold on. Go ahead and roll a agility check for me for that, please. Make sure you're not completely thrown off this cliff.
Agility. Are we just doing is that a dex check? Is it
a save?
Dex save. Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
16 total.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. You hold your ground. And who's next in the order?
I want to say I was bringing up the rear, I think.
Yeah.
I think the littles were in the center. So I think Toddle, you're
Yeah.
up next. Go ahead and roll a dex save as well, please.
I mean, to be fair, I'm the only one that isn't a little.
Yeah,
A
fair.
little guy.
If you want to assist Toddle, you can.
I got a 17.
17? Alright, you make it through just fine. Calamity, you're up. Go ahead and roll a dex save for me, please.
Snarder, my good friend, could you please roll for me?
Yeah, sure. You got a 10 plus whatever your modifier is.
What kind of check is this again, Ann?
Dex.
Dex.
Dex is That's gonna be a total of 15.
Okay, sweet. And then coming up at the rear is Dutch. Go ahead and roll a dex save, please.
Oh, we've got that plus a whole lot is 24.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah,
Dutch
that
is
halfling.
unfazed.
That halfling energy, man.
So low to the ground.
It's all charisma and dexterity and nothing else. Don't ask me to lift nothing. Don't ask me to say anything smart.
Noted. Okay, so as you're looking at over the edge of this cliff, I am gonna ask all of you to roll just a regular d20 and tell me what you get, please. I'm not gonna tell you why.
Ooh.
This is always the worst when the DM asks you to do
Mysterious.
something or like gives you a token and doesn't tell you what it's for.
No elaborately.
And it's always those fucking rolls that I do terribly on. I got a 6.
It's the pressure.
I got 16.
16.
I got 11.
11.
Chris, what did the Calamity get?
Calamity got a 16, you bastard.
16 plus stuff. Okay. Alrighty. Thank you. Okay, so as you're looking over this cliff, essentially, what are y'all gonna do?
All right. Well, lads, that looks like quite a ways down. Honestly, I can't even see the bottom. Can you? Can any of you?
I cannot see anything. I do, however, I will let you guys know, I have one of these blue muffins. And the last time that I ate one of these blue muffins, I turned into a giant bird.
Yeah, you also turned into a giant snake too.
Yeah, it's some weird stuff happened. DM, do I have any idea whether this blue muffin will do the same thing to me?
Yeah, can I do a history check to see if I remember the effects?
You can do a history check, yeah.
Yes!
I'm gonna roll one as well.
Let's
just
go with that.
Fun.
Yeah.
Let's see. Uh, 16?
16? Yeah, I mean, you do remember that it definitely turns you into some sort of animal. But as far as which ones, you have no idea.
Alrighty, I will relay this to the party. I'm not presently in a position where I'm willing to take that risk. And I wonder if we should figure out a way to climb down. Does anybody have any kind of like I don't know. Give me some ideas, folks.
Well, here's where my head's at, and you all tell me what you think of it. So I have that spell that can make us fall slower. And so how about we all just jump?
Okay. I'm kind of down for that. I'd be okay, you know.
I mean, I don't know if the distance will be great enough that I might have to cast it a second time. But the fact that we're all lashed together with ropes means that we're not going to separate from each other, so that you're not all included within the effect of the spell.
I think if we all, like, if I climb onto your back and then Calamity and Toddle each grab a leg, then we can kind of like Voltron assemble.
What's Voltron?
You kids. I'm game for this. I'm willing to give it a whirl.
I also have a flight potion. I have only one, but I do have a flight potion.
Open with that.
So I have said this multiple times. And I actually, DM, I have to roll for my elixirs because I long rested.
Oh yes, do that.
DM, can I cast light and see if I can see anything over the side?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna do light as a cantrip.
Okay.
Which is like a 20-foot orb. Does that give me anything?
Not too much. You do see kind of some major shapes. Like you can definitely see the city ahead of you.
Okay.
You do see the gorge, and you see kind of the rock face of the gorge, but right at the bottom there, it seems to be just clouded by mist. As far as the cliff itself, pretty flat, pretty difficult. There's not a lot of gripping space. There's a few places, but it's pretty hard. But it's kind of slate, flat, gray. Seems a little slippery, and it's a little moist from all the mist. So it's good.
Calamity, what are you thinking?
Nothing.
You have no opinion whatsoever about wanting to jump off of a cliff that you can't see the bottom.
No. I'll just hang on to one of you.
Sorry. Toddle's been, like, as he's making these potions, he's also been reading some books, and in that flavoring, that means I just found out that I have chemical mastery as an artificer with the alchemist spellclass. That's kind of cool.
Ah, I love that for you.
I kind of just found that out. That's neat. I've never gotten that before. That's cool. Basically, I can do greater restoration and heal from, like, really high levels once per long rest.
Nice.
So that's neat. I'm gonna roll my shit.
Okay, roll your stuff.
Hi.
What are we doing, fam? What are we doing?
Avaran, I once was in a sheep rodeo, and I reckon if I climb onto you and hold on, it probably can't be too much different than that. You down?
I'm down if you are.
All right.
Normally, Calamity likes to sit on my shoulders, but maybe you can climb on my back.
All right. It's a
I got
dungeon.
another transformation potion if anyone wants that.
All right, DM, I am going to mount Avaran.
Okay.
I'm gonna piggyback
Do the
ride
damn
him.
thing. Okay.
And I think, all right, logistically, I think if you're on my back like this, I think Calamity can still get on my shoulders, and then Tottle, I need you to hug me in the front here, and then we'll all just go down together.
He is laughing. Toddle is laughing as he's finishing up these potions. He is not hey DM, I have a question.
Yeah.
Can if I also gave Avaran the flight mixture, which means drinker gains flying speed of 10 feet for 10 minutes, does that do anything to this?
It'll help a lot.
Okay, hey Avaran, take this. I just made it. It'll be really useful for. All right, no, I didn't just make it. Just kidding. But here, take this. Just. Oh, and it's. I think it's. Hold on. 1 minute. 1 minute. It's clear, but there's like fluffy stuff on the top.
Sweet.
All right. So before I grab the potion from Toddle, I'm gonna, cross my arms, throw them out, cast Featherfall on all of us, so that we've got like double protection on this, and
Okay.
then down in the potion.
As you down that potion, you're gonna feel almost like feathers coming from all directions. Mostly through the mist. Probably there's maybe feathers sitting in the trench somewhere, and they all start to collect onto your ankles. And you notice it's getting a little faster and faster, and until it builds these two gigantic wings coming from your ankles.
Oh, that feels weird. All right. Tottle, are you ready to go?
Yep. I'll finish and I'll jump on.
All right. All right, lads, here we go. And I just take a running start and just...
Oh man. Okay, so you are gonna, feather fall. You're lightly kind of falling. I would say instead of picking up speed, your speed kind of remains pretty constant at first. Then it does start to slow down, and you just like you're in an elevator, just kind of slowly falling there. And it's going for about 30 seconds or so. Does anyone say anything?
I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. I'm just humming a tune.
Doing bard shit? Okay.
I'm doing elevator music,
Oh, yeah. But
Do.
I couldn't
I
do
would
it
say-
first.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Once you get about quarter of the way down, the Featherfall spell, I would say a minute or so has passed, it's gonna start to fade away. And Avran, you're gonna feel the weight of everyone really press on you. You're gonna feel all of a sudden all of this pressure. You're gonna feel the weight of everyone that's on your back. You're gonna feel the weight of Toddle, and Toddle's gonna kind of slip from you a little bit. You feel that weight on the front as well. And you go ahead and roll a d20 with disadvantage. I'm gonna see if you can hold them up with your flight spell or your flight potion.
Okay. Because I was also like kind of implying earlier that when I felt Featherfall run out, I was going to cast it again. And
Oh, you were?
Keep casting
okay.
it until we get to the bottom, or I run out.
Then never mind. Right as you start to feel that pressure, you're going to cast it again. Same old thing. You're going to drop a little bit, like the elevator just kind of missed a floor. And then you're going to find yourself pretty steady. And you're going to keep going. And you're descending. And descending. At this point, you are going to kind of fall into kind of a little bit of a light fog. Your vision's going to be a little bit obscured. And you're going to feel your weight from your shoulders in particular lift. And as your feet touches the ground, you're going to notice that Dutch is missing.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Because we were also still tied together. Like, I never untied the ropes. Like, we were kind of daisy chained as we were going through the fog.
Yep.
And he's
gone.
He's gone. Okay.
Okay.
The rope is still there.
The rope is still there, but Dutch is gone.
Yeah.
I look up. What do I see?
You see pretty much the cliff face. Everyone can roll a perception check too.
Yeah.
To get
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
some grounding on where you're at.
Well.
Ooh. I'll take that. 21.
21. Okay. Okay, shit. You know exactly
14.
where the fuck you are. 14's good too. You're gonna notice around you, you are kind of almost like in a corner, sort of. Everything around you is rock. There's also bits of roots kind of coming out of the ground, almost growing in and out of the stone that you're standing on. And I would say about 15 or 20 feet in front of you is a giant black gate. And there's an inscription on this gate. The gate stands about, I would say, like 30 to 40 feet tall.
Does it say anything? Or can we read that inscription on it?
Yes, you can. The inscription on the gate says, "Death is here. Through watchful eyes, where bones may break, his soul we take. Take caution, perchance you succeed, for the valley of death may feed."
Well, that sounds cheerful.
Did they take our dead guy?
Yeah, hey, where am I in relation to all of this occurring?
Well, you are in the dark. You can still speak. If you try to conjure any sort of power or magic, you don't seem to have the ability to. But it looks like you're wearing a giant steel neck brace, and your arms are also outstretched into what seems like steel cuffs of some kind. You can't really even see that far. And then so are your ankles.
Oh. Okay.
That's where you are.
Do I see anything around me?
It's pitch dark.
Fuck.
It feels cold. Very open. Like if you were to speak, your voice would echo back to you.
I'm gonna yell out to the party and see if anyone can hear me.
Okay.
You guys, is anybody else handcuffed?
And the party on the other side of that door, I would say you can hear not exactly what Dutch says, but you do hear Dutch's voice coming from the doors in front of you.
And I kind of look back at Calamity and Toddle. All right, so I guess we're going in then.
Yeah. Sounds like our dead guy's behind that door. Did everyone make it? Does anyone feel anything like bad, or we good? Anyone have any like sicknesses, maybe from the fog.
But did you miss the part where I'm chained up?
Okay, we're coming to get you.
Calamity will reply back to Toddle and say, I always feel just a little bit sick, but that's pretty normal for me. Just like a glaze of sick. And
Just hold your watch, or hold your whistle. Hold your whistle.
What's a watch?
I don't know. That came from a recess of my brain. Maybe I'll invent it. I don't know. I do always know. I do always know when the time is, so you know. Anyway, okay, everybody seems to be doing okay, so let's proceed forward, and I'm gonna try to go and push the door open.
While he does this, I take my snake sword and my crystal longsword, ignite the radiant energy in the crystal longsword, the flames in the snake sword, and follow Toddle towards the gate.
Sweet. Is Calamity still on your shoulders? Or Calamity on the ground?
If he would allow me, I would hop on his shoulders.
Okay. Cool beans. Toddle, you push that door open. It's pretty heavy, but it does slowly. As soon as it starts to gain some traction, it does start to open on its own. And you're gonna see a long stone corridor ahead of you. And that's pretty much all it is. There are some torches that sort of light the way on either side. None of the torches are lit at the moment, but you do see what appears to be like almost a dragonborn looking creature, with a giant cloak, and this thing is made of stone, and its eyes have sapphire rubies embedded in them. It looks like the armor that this dragonborn is wearing is painted, and you can see kind of glimpses of it underneath the long cloak that's carved in. Both claws are sort of reaching in the center, and that's where you can see Dutch chained up, what looks to be giant layers of different gears on both wrists and ankles, and he's kind of splayed out.
How did you do that?
Oh, we got like a jigsaw type scenario going on.
Yeah. Okay, well. Are you in pain?
DM, can I see my companions?
Yeah, when they open the door, there a lot of light bleeds through, and you can see.
Okay, and sorry, just to clarify, I am laid out in front of this dragonborn-ish looking
against the wall, so you're upright. Yeah.
Wow, nice of you all to finally join me. I don't know if you heard me screaming.
I mean, how much more quickly could we have gotten here?
You know what? Fair play. Would you guys mind getting me out of this thing?
I will go and investigate what I gotta do. I have tools and stuff, so I'll go and...
You're gonna walk in?
Look them up, yeah.
Yep, I follow.
As you take steps towards Dutch, the gears are gonna turn his wrists and ankles to the right. So as every step you turn, his wrist slowly starts to peel back, as well as his neck.
Is the flying potion still active for me?
It should be, yeah.
10 minutes.
Can I try?
Well, wait. Hold on. Does he feel pain? Like when we're walking, or we start to walk forward, and these things start to turn his body in weird ways. Does he is there? I just want to know how we know.
Good question. Am I in pain?
Not yet.
Oh God.
So as we start walking forward and this starts happening to Dutch, does Dutch say anything to us? Any kind of warning or anything?
DM, do I have any physical sensation? Do I feel this at all?
You do.
Or is this...
You just can't use any magic. Yeah, you can just use your voice.
Guys, I think it's tightening. Gears are turning. A little help would be appreciated.
is it timed? Like we have to do this timed, or is it motion activated? I can't tell. I'm gonna do like one of these things and see if this increases it at all.
If you wave your hand out, nothing happens.
With the flying potion still being active, I'm going to try and like just fly or float a couple feet forward.
As you do that, the wrists are gonna click twice further.
Stop!
back.
Stop! 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 Everyone stop! Everybody stop! The closer we get to him, the worse this gets. Something like this happened to me once when we were in the box.
Oh.
Remember? When I was in Toddle's body, and then that gear creature had me trapped, and this is bad.
What projectiles does everybody have? Why don't we try to sever this thing that's trying to hold him down?
I have a crossbow. Or
Not for nothing, but has anybody considered talking to the guy that's got me chained up?
There's a
It's a
guy in
statue.
here?
It's a
This is-
statue.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a statue.
I was
Oh,
like, there's a dude. If there's a dude in here and he hasn't.
oh no. Oh, I'm so screwed.
Dutch, what can you tell us about the things holding your arms? Did you see any sort of latch or anything that can, undo them?
DM, can I perception check to look at my own restraints?
Yes, you can.
All right. Let's see. It's gonna be 14.
14? That's good enough. I mean, it's definitely 5 or 6 gears. I think a couple more gears on your ankles just because they have to be a little bit larger. They're really heavy. It does restrict your movement at all. But it doesn't seem to be linked or tied to anything. You definitely think that magic is what's turning these gears.
I have an idea.
Well, guys, I'm in some kind of contraption. My neck is bound, my ankles and my wrists, and there's these gears that turn. And every time you guys get closer, it starts trying to wring me out.
Okay.
But I don't see any attachments, so I can't tell if this is a mechanical device. I don't think it is. I think there's magic at play here.
Is it okay if it rings you out? I mean, you're already dead, but maybe not. But if you feel pain, then maybe not.
I'll let you know. It's not comfortable.
Okay.
Hey DM, is it
Yeah.
like very obviously metal that is bounding
Yes.
Dutch?
Yeah.
Okay, I know what to do here. I'm gonna grab kind of Calamity and Avaran, or kind of like we're all in close proximity. Just kind of like move us back. Does moving back do anything?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna move us all back, and I'm gonna say, guys, I think I know what we can do here. See, I have this spell that I haven't used yet while I've been adventuring with you guys, but I have this spell. It's called Heat Metal.
Did you say
I don't-
So you want to heat the
Metal?
metal that's
Not
around.
around the wrist, not around the wrist, but around the latch or whatever, and then we could like smash it off.
Can you control it like that?
I don't know. I've never done it before.
How can we smash it off when we can't even get close?
I don't know if this is a projectile thing or not.
We should probably figure that out first before we.
It says within range. It's an distance attack, so I can at least heat it up. But then someone has to do damage. So that's my contribution to this. Who's
Well,
gonna go do the damage?
well, the reason I was asking if he had any kind of a latch or something on it is maybe just use my hand spell, the one that I used to grab.
Oh yeah.
The coins that you threw that one time. Maybe I can just unlock it.
Is there anything like that?
Not for nothing, but does anybody have detect magic?
I have dispel magic. Can I do that?
Oh,
Can I do that?
What's the distance on that? Does it sound-
120
does-
feet.
Oh. You can try it.
Okay. Here I go.
I'd
That's
really
no
prefer we
ways.
try that before we do heat metal. Just
Okay.
if anybody's asking me.
I'm what else?
What else?
What if, I mean, yeah. I mean, you're also dead. Would you feel the burning? I don't know. Anyway.
I will look at Avaran as much as I can turn my head and say, if Toddle messes this up, you need to avenge me.
Why? I can't kill you again. Okay, so
You're
as
gonna
I'm
cast.
doing this, I'm
It
doing
hurts.
cast dispel or can dispel magic.
Okay, you cast dispel magic. He's still bound.
What if you guys try walking closer and see if at least the ratcheting's not a thing anymore?
As he says that, I hop off of.
One step.
Too late. I hop off of Avaran's shoulders like one step, just like hop forward to him.
And the gear starts to click one more time on
Rods in
No.
hell.
neck.
Okay, so it's definitely not magic. This is like something definitely mechanical.
Then why don't we heat it up and destroy it?
Well, I have a question. Dutch, are
Yeah.
you able to because I've seen Avaran do it sometimes, and I do it by accident a lot. Are you able to, I don't know, like teleport or maybe turn the gas?
Toddle, why don't you cast that gas spell on him?
Oh yeah, I could do that.
Well, is that do you have to touch him to do that, or can you do that from afar?
You have to touch them.
Oh.
Right, that won't work.
Okay, well, how about you, Dutch? Can you do something like that?
I can make him invisible.
I'm bound to a wall.
I don't know. I'm throwing out what I have here.
I mean, at
Dutch!
least we won't have to see your bones be broken.
Focus!
okay,
What
I
can
can-
you
I can-
do?
I can also
It's
death
not-
ward you. I can also
it's
death
not-
ward you. Just saying, so you don't die again.
Transformation is not in my repertoire, unfortunately.
I do have a transformation potion. I could like throw it at him.
DM, do I have any insight as to how many clicks I might be able to tolerate? And is there any indication as to how any correlation between the distance that they approach me at or the distance that they travel to how many turns?
It would take about 60 feet to turn your neck all the way around.
How far away are we from him currently?
100 feet.
Oh.
Let's not try
Yeah.
that one.
So he'd be dead before we even got within 40 feet.
It's worth noting I'm already dead.
Yeah, so like that's why I'm not panicking is because I can save you. You're good.
I mean,
But
I guess if you die again, I can revivify you.
no, I said the same thing. That's what I said.
Well-
DM, if
Yeah.
I were to have my neck twisted completely around, would I take damage for that?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, since Toto and Avaran are already like, I guess, okay with you dying.
Oh, wait, hang on, wait a minute. What if I just use like an ethereal plane and like kind of portal over to him?
You can do
Don't
that.
we have some? Yeah, don't we have something that?
I mean, I could Misty Step over to him, but I don't want that to
Hang on, wait a minute.
be against the rules of whatever's going on here.
Risky.
I could just picture me like appearing next to Dutch and just going,
Well, Misty Step. All right, so this is meta, right? I guess I guess we technically don't know that it will take 60 feet to completely snap our friend's neck. However,
actually, no, I can
if-
only
if-
go 30 feet with Misty Step.
But you would still get closer. You can do that a couple of times potentially.
Oh, of course I could. Yeah, I mean, I could do it like 4 times and be right there where he is.
So
The thing,
so
though,
maybe
is that I'm going to land on the ground
Mhm.
each time
So-
I do it.
So maybe a test teleport first, like 30 feet, and just to test it.
Do I have any say in this?
I think no. I'm sorry, because it sounds like if you die, they can help you anyway. But we're gonna come get you. And I look back
Okay.
at Avaran.
Tell you what, let me try my mage hand idea. Maybe it'll work
Okay,
before
go
we
for it.
risk killing the man.
Okay, he's already dead, but okay.
Hitting him again.
Okay.
Oh man, damn, never mind. Mage hand's only 30 feet range anyway.
But I mean, you can still try. We can see what happens when it gets too far away from you.
I would actually like to. So, where is that Dragonborn statue in relation?
Right above. It's
Right
it's almost
above.
as if it's like holding.
Oh, it's like a big ass Dragonborn statue.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could like throw something and see if like is it only us that makes the thing click, or is it everything that crosses over?
That's the
Donald, do
result.
you have any tools that could cut through chain or cuff or metal?
Like I said, I could heat it up.
But
I
you
don't
have tools,
have-
right? You're an artificer. You should
Yes,
have.
I have Yes, I have artificer supplies. I have calligrapher supplies. I have navigational tools. I have a poisoner's kit, and I have thieves' tools and tinker's tools. I have a lot of tools and woodcarver's tools and herbalism kit.
And
Herbalism
I have a
is
lot of
exciting this
tools.
time. Sorry.
could you throw me,
A wrench.
yeah, or some other like prying device? Could you
Wait a
throw it
minute.
towards me?
I don't even have to throw it. Wait. I'm so silly. What about Neom and the Willow Seed? Could they get across? Because they're not as heavy as we are, maybe? Maybe we could send the familiars to go in and try to do this?
I have an idea.
Something. I'm gonna let Dutch say his idea, and I'm going to
Okay.
just do something without asking if it will work or not.
Okay.
Because I have an idea. But Dutch
Okay.
first. We're listening.
Okay, my idea is if Toddle has artificer's tools, something that could potentially cut through metal, or otherwise
Or shave
disengage me
away.
from
Yeah.
this. And if that tool were to get within 30 feet of me, I could cast Mage Hand. Ooh. DM, do I have absolutely zero ability to cast magic, or is it with disadvantage? Do I have any
Zero
insight?
ability.
Zero ability. Oh, fuck.
Something in this room is preventing you.
Okay, well that's out, guys. I can't use any magic at all. So at this point, I'm kind of willing to try whatever.
Okay, I'm about to do something. Let me just make sure I turn something off. What's this? Did I do it? Disable?
Yes.
Server only mode. So anyone can chat.
Oh,
now.
okay. My bad. I didn't know. Thanks for letting me know. One good being. Thank you. All right. So this is what's gonna happen, DM. As everyone is talking and they're asking each other these questions that we can't really answer because everything is just kind of theory, but we're just a little bit too nervous to try things because we don't want to kill this guy, even though if we kill him, we think we can bring him back because Toddle's been trying to bring back a dead person for who knows how long now. Something's going to happen. Both Toddle and Averin see the shadows from the wall begin to leak down and come in my direction, and my shadow is like reaching out in all directions as if like summoning these shadows to it. And I begin to levitate off the ground as the shadow comes up and takes this form of kind of like amoebus tentacles of many eyes and teeth, and lifts me up off the ground as I cast my Eldritch Big Beast Hand. And
Okay.
it's going to lift me up, and it's going to, now that I'm completely off the ground, it's going to slowly go in Dutch's direction.
And
Take the tools, and I'm gonna try to hand him the tools.
As you approach Dutch, the gears are gonna turn again.
Even
At
though
this point-
it's not calamity walking, it's like the hand carrying me.
Yes.
Okay.
The hand that you
Um,
control.
At this point, Dutch, you're feeling not in a lot of pain or anything, but you're starting to feel pretty uncomfortable.
Okay. Guys, it's not working. It's still twisting.
Just in case you need it, did you see that Tig gave you a look at
did.
inspiration? All right, just making sure. Just making sure you got
Did
it.
you see why?
Did I don't know if I saw it. I don't know if I saw it.
His musical ability.
Oh, okay.
All right. We can't approach him of our own will or power or just our own feet. I like Tato's idea of, I think it was Tato's idea of casting Niam to maybe carry the willow seed on its back.
The willowed seed could probably give Dutch his stuff. Probably.
All right. Because I was thinking, I have the dagger that Devin gave to us.
Mm.
And so I could maybe put that in Niam's beak, have him fly it over to Dutch. Maybe Dutch could like pry the gears open or something.
No, I have tools.
All right.
As long as these tools can disassemble it, I think that's. But I mean, shit, we can just.
No, if your tools will do the job. I was just trying to
Let's
find
do
a way.
it. All right. I'm
All right.
gonna grab my back, pull the glass jar out, and free the willow seed from its
All right.
contamination. And it's been a minute since we've seen it too, so I'm not sure what.
He's
form
a
it's
little
taken.
cold.
Yeah,
He's a little
he doesn't like the cold.
He's a little shivery boy.
And I'm gonna
Lily's there.
grasp my locket and free Niam.
Okay.
And then we're just going to kind of do our little mind meld thing that we do. And I'm going to tell her what I want her to do. And yeah, I guess set the willow seed on her back and just set her off.
Okay. How fast is she going?
Good point. Probably to be safe, I'm going to have her just kind of flap her wings and just kind of move a few feet forward and then flap in place to see if the shackles twist.
And they do.
All right, come back.
Damn it.
All right, it's time for my plan B. So after we see that,
Our hints
Calamity-
allowed?
Calamity, this hand thing of shadow is going to slowly bring Calamity down, and those shadows will move besides our friend Dutch, and is going to create these two eldritch creatures that like rise up out of the shadow right next to him.
Okay.
Does that trigger a twist?
They're right next to you? No.
They're right next to him, not me.
Oh, to Dutch?
Yeah. They rise up out of the ground next to Dutch, out of the shadows.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't walk, I just summoned them there.
I think it's a
Yeah.
proximity thing.
At this point, Dutch, you're gonna have both your ankles and your wrists twist all the way around.
Oh, God.
Shattering the bone in all four limbs.
Oh no!
Your
Oh
neck, though,
god!
Your neck, though, hasn't moved.
With my now broken limbs,
Yeah, so I would say that cuts your health in half.
So
God.
him being a zombie, I have to ask, but you know, does he feel? Does that hurt him? Like, does he feel pain? Does he scream? Like,
Oh yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Probably not as badly as like you guys would.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, totally sucks. Still has a nervous system.
Oh, okay. What does that
Well-
scream sound like, Nate?
Yeah. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna think fast and I'm gonna see if I can start walking now. Now that the proximity part's done.
Avaran, if she gets any closer to me, I want you to forcefully grab her. Him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it's still cranking.
Yeah, when you take further steps, now just the neck brace starts to click.
Oh, okay. I'm backing up. Yeah. No.
I'm gonna say to the creatures, take that thing take off his neck. And they are going to reach towards his neck to try to rip it off.
The moment they touch the neck brace, both creatures just dissipate.
Woohoo.
Okay, well that definitely didn't work. I'm out of okay. Well, at this point, Calamity is just like, oh, this dude is probably dead.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Toddle, make a perception check.
Okay.
To see,
I think
take
we're
a
gonna
look
have to
around.
go into either the void plane or the ethereal plane to get over this.
I have
dropped my
one
dice.
last trick up my sleeve that
Oh.
might work. Sleeve being the operative word.
Toddle, what's your roll first?
I rolled a 15. What was it?
Perception.
Oh, 24. Yeah,
Oh shit. Okay, that's great.
Pretty perceptive.
Yeah,
very
I'm gonna-
perceptive.
You take a look around this room. The corridor is just a stone, almost tile pathway. Not a lot going on in this room besides that flooring. It's kind of a narrow walkway all the way to where Dutch is standing. The statue is that of a dragonborn wearing a cloak and armor, rubies as eyes. The torches are yet to be lit, and as you look around and behind yourself, you do see the door still open, nothing really behind you. The light is still peering in, which is how you can kind of see Dutch's figure, with the inscription still on the door.
Oh yeah, there was an inscription. I completely forgot. I'm gonna go look back at the inscription.
Yeah, definitely need to reread that.
Do you want me to reread it for you? Okay.
Yes, please.
Death is here, through watchful eyes, where bones may break, his soul we take. Take caution, perchance you succeed, where the valley of death may feed.
The eyes.
Yeah, eyeballs. That's what I'm thinking too.
And so, as Tottenhall reads that to us, I'm going to hurl a firebolt at one of the ruby eyes.
Okay. Roll to hit.
And sorry, just before I do that, to clarify, one of them had ruby eyes, the other one had sapphire eyes?
There's just one dragonborn statue.
Oh, okay, I thought it was sapphire
rubies.
eyes earlier. All right. Rolling to hit. Here we go. Does a 25 hit?
Yes.
Awesome.
Thankfully.
Yeah, you do blast the heck out of it. Go ahead and roll damage for it, though. Let me see
Will do.
how much damage it does.
It does, let's see, 25 damage.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, it blows one of the eyes completely off. And it sort of is thrown back behind the statue.
Okay. Does anything happen?
Nothing happens. One eye is gone.
Hmm.
I'm gonna do it to the other one.
I'm actually gonna try to grab that. No, nope, too far. Never mind.
Oh, mage hand.
Continue. Continue.
But yeah, so I'm going for the other one.
Okay. Aim and fire.
Oh, that's cocked.
That's what she said.
17.
17 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Shouldn't have put those dice back in place. That is so fucking weird. So I rolled a 25 on the first one and then did 25 damage. I just rolled 17 and then rolled 17 damage.
Oh, interesting.
Spooky, spooky.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely hits the ruby eye for sure,
Okay.
but it only fractures it. So about 3/4 of the ruby fall to the ground.
And I kind of give it this look like, you bastard, and hurl another
Eldritch
one.
Blast.
Okay.
Oh,
Eldritch
all right.
Eldritch
Blasted.
Blasted. Okay.
Let's see. So, does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Next is gonna be 26 to hit.
Yeah.
The third is going to be 23 to hit again.
Nope. Just kidding. It hits.
and so the damage on that last ruby will be 32 points of force damage.
Jesus. Okay. So yeah, definitely blows that sucker right out of the fucking place. And it also caves in like a half of the skull of the statue, or the head of the statue.
I think I helped.
Is anything happening?
DM, do I feel anything? Are there any, perhaps, in the sense of being able to use magic again?
You're able to use magic again.
Can I start walking to him? Like, slowly?
You can, are you gonna?
I will take one step to see what happens.
Nothing happens.
Okay, I'm going to walk.
Come get me!
Yes, everyone, let's go.
At that, I'm like sprinting.
Yeah,
and
we're
I'm
like-
passing,
I'm
Tuttle and
hopping. I'm
Calamity.
hopping.
Yeah.
And I immediately start like touching each of the arms, doing cure wounds.
Oh, and I'm like going like freaking like drag doing drag and NASCAR where they're coming in the pit crew and like using on all the latches.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, roll. I mean, you have to roll for that. But what do you roll for that?
Me?
Fuck. Yeah, hold on a second. I didn't even have my thingy. Sorry, fan bang. Hang on a second.
Hmm.
There's
Yeah.
nothing for that. I don't know.
DM stuff.
Arcana. Do
Me?
that. I don't
Me?
know. Yeah.
Me? Roll Arcana? Okay.
Has nothing to do
Bet.
with Arcana. We're doing it.
Bet. I'll take it. That's cool.
House rules.
Over 20, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
1,
you
2, 3,
you all
4, 5,
totally
6,
free
10, 11, 12,
for Dutch.
15, 16. 25.
Collapse to the floor like floppy limbed.
Sorry, we didn't handle that as delicately as we could, but
I mean, we learned a valuable lesson. Whenever there's an inscription on something, we should definitely write it down or to try to commit it to memory.
yeah, that one slipped by me. Sorry.
We all learned something and didn't get hurt. Go us.
Avaran.
Sorry.
So let me continue doing the cure wounds. I didn't roll for. I mean, basically, the idea is to like unbreak your arms. But as far as like what hit points I give back to you.
Yeah, and if you need some more hit points, I have potions and stuff too.
Should we snap the bones back in place before we heal them?
Well, yeah.
Okay,
Let's fix it.
I'll take the left arm. And I'm gonna go to your left arm, and I'm gonna try to use all.
Calamity, let me cast the spell to see if it'll fix his bones before you put him through that.
Oh, okay. I just like stare at Dutch like.
Sort of glaring at Calamity at this eagerness to just start twisting my broken bones.
Let's see this. You get 17 hit points back.
I will take it.
DM, are his bones mended?
Yeah, I would say so. There's
Can we-
still a little. I would still say there's some fractures there, though.
And then I will cast the spell again.
Okay.
Um,
As you're healing up, Dutch, you're gonna notice that the walls kind of behind the statue and Dutch's torture chamber start to slowly fall into the ground. And then you'll notice kind of an exposed area outside, but it's a little obscured from view because of the statue, so you would have to walk around it.
Gotcha. That second one did 13 hits of healing.
Yeah, that'll do it.
All right, I'll take it. I'm gonna kind of get up and rubbing my wrists, whole stretching, bones are popping. Oh God, Avaran, thank God. Do me a favor, keep that rabbit away from me.
Hey, I was. trying
I
to
think
help.
he was just a little overzealous in his eagerness to help you out.
I will take that into consideration.
I'm standing right here.
Calamity, I
See,
want to be your friend. I'm trying to be your friend. Okay, but I need you to you gotta slow it down just a little bit. I know that's big talk from a guy who guzzled rabbit blood, like on a whim, but for the sake of everyone, just think before you do.
do you know what put you in that position as we were falling to begin with?
I don't know. DM, do I have any comprehension of how I ended up in these bindings?
Nope. As soon as you pass through that like thin layer of fog, it's like you just almost descended into place.
Okay. That's mysterious and foreboding of what this temple will bring, or this valley. Shall we continue forward after?
Yeah, I'm happy to just be out of these bindings.
Yeah.
DM, I would like to move towards the statue, and put the statue between myself and the walls that have now disappeared, and kind of look around the statue, but use it as cover.
Yeah. As you oh, you're so cautious, that's sad. You do see kind of windswept rock faces. It's as if someone just blew through the rock to carve out like this organic corridor as well. It's pretty wide, several miles wide actually, and kind of filled with rich volcanic soil. You don't really see any life anywhere. You don't hear any birds. You don't even see any insects. Nothing of that matter. It feels humid, pretty cold, a little bit uncomfortable, like kind of just ugh. There's trails of mist that start to lace between the rigid stone and roots of dead trees, which branches are straining to reach the center of this gorge.
I am gonna look back at the rest of the party and say, I think the coast is clear. If you guys all want to gather up, and I think we should be okay to push off into this.
And as you tell them that, and you look forward again, you're also going to notice a figure appear from behind one of the nearby dead trees. And that figure is going to be Vera. And at that, we're going to go ahead and go into our break. But yeah, good shit. We'll see you guys in 10 minutes. Thanks for sticking around this long as you have. Hang out for a little longer, too. It's about to get interesting, because we have a lot of questions for Vera. And yeah, we'll see you soon in 10 minutes. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I hope everyone grabbed a snack and enjoyed the first half of the game, but now we are going to go through our announcements really quick.
Yeah.
And then we will continue. Who wants to start?
Griffin Co. Thank you, Griffin Co, for being our longest time sponsor. Guys, if you have not yet, check them out at griffinco.com. They do all the things. They do laser engravings. They do minis, spell effects, all the things. Check them out, griffinco.com. And on checkout, use code FABLED42 to get 22% off your purchase. Thank you.
And once you do that,
I sent you.
Once you do that, you should absolutely then check out Underground Oracle. They create 5th edition resources for players and DMs alike. They have their Cypher system. They have their sci-fi version of it called Wild Space. They do one-shots. They create a lot of cool content that I can't even remember. There's so much of it. So you should definitely check them out at undergroundoracle.net or Drive Through RPG. Now it's your turn to talk, Butters.
Oh shit, I actually got things?
You have a thing, yes.
9 Realms Creations. Oh yeah, come on down to 9 Realms Creations, where they be creating stuff.
From which realm? One of the 9.
Exactly. Woohoo! Oh man.
You should tell them about the promo code Fabled42 to get 10%
at
off.
checkout, definitely do. Promo
As
code.
well as all
Wait,
their
are
natural
they the ones who
wood
do the wood stuff?
Yeah, they do the cool wood.
Yeah, dope.
stuff.
It's like dope wooden accessories. Love their stuff.
Hell yeah,
They
dog.
do custom orders. It's all kinds of just good on stuff. I was totally prepared for this.
Just shaking the
9 Realms
cobwebs
Creation,
off.
and at checkout use code Fable42, and that's 9realmscreation.com.
Well
Welcome back,
done.
Butters.
Yeah, welcome back.
Yeah, thanks for
So-
the heads up. I know I probably missed the message.
You're good. No, after you go and buy all your goodies from all of our fabulous sponsors, there's one last thing you should definitely do, and that's consider going to our YouTube page, which if you are watching on Twitch right now, it is below in all the descriptions. You just click on that button, take you to our YouTube page where all Fabled 42's archive content is, including the rest of this campaign, and past campaigns and features, past. So we're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers on our YouTube, and we're about like 50 or so away, I think, from reaching that. So like a really small amount of people could really get us over to 1,000, and then when we do that, we're gonna do a giant giveaway. So would really appreciate you telling everyone about it and enjoying the content. DW does a really good job at making sure videos are uploaded on schedule. So you should
We have a schedule?
Yeah.
we
Speaking
do.
of subscribers, aside from YouTube, if you are a Twitch or Patreon tier 1 subscriber, you can give out 1 luck and 1 inspiration to any player or the DM of your choice to give them a leg up on their journeys. The higher the Patreon tier, the more boons you can give out. Please, they're very helpful. Do
our
not give
DM.
them the DM.
And they have changed campaigns. Just saying, they have.
Oh,
changed.
yeah.
The actions that have been done by chat have changed our
There's some
campaign.
life-altering incidents have occurred.
So chat is involved. Chat is involved here.
The power is yours.
Speaking of, you can use your channel points on Twitch to help out the team. You can, I don't know, browse the channel menu if you scroll down below. Also, in the About section, there's our Ko-Fi if you also want to contribute a
Buy us a
donation to
coffee?
help or
Yeah, buy us a coffee.
the party. Or give me extra rolls, because that would be awesome.
Like Hawaiian rolls.
I will also accept those
No.
in large quantities. But anyway, so yeah, thanks so much, sponsors, for keeping us going and inspired. But the story continues. As everyone kind of walks around this statue that's partially destroyed by various firebolts and eldritch blasts, you will see Vera appear there. I would say about 30 feet in front of you. Vera, what do you look like?
So, you see someone who mostly looks like Vera, but they kind of seem to be dressed very differently. While Vera was like kind of dark and gloomy, and like, you know, like kind of like got sucked into them. This person is almost emanating light. It's almost like the moon kind of follows them around wherever they go. And yeah, so they casually turn to you and go, "Ugh, of course. What took you guys so long?"
You motherfucker. And I like not charge, but I walk really fast towards Vera. And I get like their clothes in my hands, like, where the fuck have you been? Do you realize what we have gone through since you just took off and left us?
We found your temple and you weren't there, and then we went back into those ghosts. And
You guys want me to kill him? I'll kill him.
Them. What temple?
The temple of that person you said the Shar woman. That cult
Shar?
thing.
By a saloon. Why would you go to a temple of Shah?
What is a saloon? What?
Wait. Saloon?
Yes.
You worship Saloon now.
the goddess of the moon. Of course.
Did we meet
Well,
Vera,
what-
a religion jumper?
What prompted that change?
I have always worshipped Saloon.
No. I don't. So you keep just jumping from cult to cult, and this is starting to get a little weird. Like I was fine with you, worshiping
DM,
some woman.
I'd like to
named
do an
Shar.
insight check.
Roll insight check.
19.
Ooh. Well, Vera's
There's
being completely honest.
Huh.
Would somebody care to clue me in here?
This is Vera, the person that we've been looking for since we left that frozen ship. And Vera was supposed to guide us to this place, and we almost died several times because Vera left us, and we went searching for them, and it's all bad.
we were split up in the frost.
Then we found your temple that we found, and in it that we found some rubble that was ended up being some kind of ruined painting with you and your people worshiping an eclipse or something. And there was like
At
a
this
rabbit in the
point-
center of it. Make sense of that.
At this point, Dutch is gonna kind of glance over at Vera, glance back to Avaran, and not knowing Vera, but having pledged total allegiance to the party, will glance over at Avaran and go, should we kill them?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay, because like I'm
Because-
in. Like if you want, I'm down for that. But like just if you are, if you know, no
My
pressure.
mission remains the same. My goddess has instructed me to guide you in your path while I was waylaid, and I was not expecting to be hurled through time and space. We are now reunited, and I may be able to assist all of you.
Who is actually giving you your things to do? Because there is no god named Shar or Saloon. That's you're just following some random people. Who is it? Where are they?
Follow the goddess of the moon.
There is no goddess of the moon.
Turtle.
DM,
Hmm?
I think about the main gods in this world. Does the god of the sky? I know he's like over space and all of that.
Yes.
What, like, was there anything written of him having like a daughter or like a wife that like looked over the moon?
That you've read? No.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay.
That you know of.
Yeah, it's a cult. It's a cult. All right.
Turtle, you wouldn't happen to have any potions that make people tell the truth, would you?
Sorry, I don't have any of that. I only have an envy potion that causes envy. That's it.
I don't think
Why
that's
did
at
you
all
pack
the same.
that?
We got
What?
it in hell.
Well, yeah, it was a gift.
It wasn't a
Um,
gift. I paid blood for it, but you know. it's
Yeah,
always important.
True.
Um,
I must say, Vera, something is very suspicious about this because you say you've always worshipped Saloon. And when we met you, right when we left Hell, all you talked about was Shar. Shar this, Shar that.
I am sorry. I do not know what you are. And then Vera's eyes close, and the light dims, and then Vera looks like what they normally look like. And then they open their eyes, and they look around confused for a sec, and they're like, "Oh, you're here."
You guys just see that?
Yeah.
I saw it. I don't know that I believe it.
Saw
I-
what?
I think you're being possessed.
So, Vera, do you not remember speaking to us for the last couple of minutes?
Minutes? Didn't you just arrive?
No.
there is some weird shit going on here.
Hmm.
I'm just glad that you are all safe.
Are
I
you
think-
possessed?
I think you're possessed, bro. Have you? What have you been up to? What has happened since you have? If
Well, we were on the ship, and then
we were
I
fighting,
remember
do you remember fighting?
fighting something coming out of the sea, and then darkness, and then Shar spoke to me, and here I am.
Oh,
But I
No
think
clue
that
in
I think the darkness might be I don't know. I think that might be it might explain what's going on with this dual identities sort of thing. We were just talking to you for at least of the last few minutes, and you claimed to worship Saloon, and you were all shimmery shiny.
How dare you declare some blasphemy?
Oh,
Oh, I think everyone here can verify that I'm speaking the truth.
You're
Yeah.
crazy.
Never say such a thing.
Well, I believe that you would never say such a thing. I'm just not confident this is the only you.
Oh, Vera, when we found your temple, we found a ruined painting of your people worshiping an eclipse, and there was a rabbit in the eclipse. Explain that.
Yes, the eclipse and the darkness where you are born. My cute little calamity.
No. I was born on Earth or this planet in the lavender fields. I don't know anything about.
We are all born in darkness, little one.
Well, I guess if you think about it a certain way, yes, we are. At least
DM,
till we come out.
can I take a look around where we found Vera and start
Sure.
investigating the room?
Sure. Roll perception check.
Okay.
As Toddle is investigating this area, I'm gonna turn to Dutch, and I'm gonna say to him, you know, you've heard a lot of stories and stuff that you put in songs and everything. Have you ever heard of someone named Shar or Saloon?
DM, can I do a history check?
Yes, you can.
Um,
what was your roll total?
I got a 13.
I got a 7.
Well, you don't know shit. But
Did you
Toddle,
use your inspiration or luck that was given to you?
Yeah.
Let me use. Yeah, let's do that. What?
re-roll it. But Toddle, as you're looking around, you're gonna see that there was another path where you would assume that Vera came from, kind of through these, like, dying and decrepit trees.
Mhm.
Otherwise, it all looks pretty normal. If this area is normal, not a lot
Yeah.
happening.
All right. History
Can we
check
continue?
is 19.
19? Oh. You have it's like you just know this information. You don't know where from because you know while you're alive anyway, like you have no clue. But something dawns on you. You do see an image of an eclipse happening. And you do see first the moon and then the sun. And you watch the whole eclipse happen at once. And you do have a vision of different sanctions of people praying with different colored cloaks. That's about all the image that you get.
I'll turn to Calamity and say, I don't know much, but I know there was a story of an eclipse and various factions worshiping some the sun, some the moon. But I'm afraid I can't tell you anymore. I just don't know.
So is there like a way to advance forward?
Yeah, you can just walk if you want.
Yeah, Toddle is just like doesn't have an opinion on talking to Vera about what happened and is just kind of like ready to move forward, so he's just gonna be sitting and waiting for everyone.
I will cautiously sidestep Vera and kind of move with Toddle. Yeah.
I do think it is very wise for us to keep moving. This is quite a dangerous place.
Oh, you do you?
Amaranth's sus.
We've seen a lot of it.
And I walk past Vera like I'm just. Averett is so over this shit right now.
If you would allow me, if you don't, that's totally fine, Averin. But if you would allow, before you would walk past, I would grab like your pants or your boot or something, one of your legs, and I would look up to you and say, maybe we should keep Vera in front of us so we can always have eyes on them.
I actually like that idea.
You're
I think-
welcome to take up the rear, Calamity.
Um,
I think
I'll lead.
a pebble
All
falls
right,
out.
Toddle's in front.
I make my way over to Dutch, and I say, I've been thinking. I remember what you were saying back when we were in the cave about needing or wanting a sword, and I guess I would still have it kind of in hand. I hand over my crystal longsword. This sword has gotten me through quite a lot. It's something I've had with me for a long time. But I found that if I have two swords in hand, I can't very easily defend myself. And so I've only need of one sword. And I want you to have this one.
I will look up at Avaran and wow. I've never had a real sword before. I mean, sure, daggers, knives, what have you, but a real sword? I can't thank you enough.
Well, this is a great place to start if you're just stepping into the world of swords.
And I'll kind of toss it from one hand to the other and wave it around, get a feel for the weight of the thing. Yeah, I'll treat it very well. And
I'm sure
I
you
hope
will.
it will serve us well on our journey.
And at that, we are going to head forward, but, well, hold on. Yep, you're good. So we have a marching order. Who's flanking everybody? Or who's in the back, I mean?
I guess
Looks like it's
I'm
me. I'm the rabbit is behind everybody.
No.
I mean, the most powerful magic user in the party is watching Vera. I'd say that's a good place to be.
Don't try to gas me up. Shut up. You left me. It's fine.
Since Toddle, you are ahead of everyone, go ahead and roll a perception check, please.
You got it. Not great. I got exactly 10.
10. Okay.
Oh, but I have a luck and inspo, huh? Never mind. I'm gonna use one of those.
Okay.
Oh, much better. Math. 22.
22. Okay, that's great. You see all the things. The path ahead of you seems to be pretty clear, but you do notice almost a gradient in the road ahead. So as it's kind of a pale gray right now where you're walking, the path does start to turn a little bit more dark, and you do see some movement in the path as well. About, I would say, 50 feet ahead.
I'll turn around and inform the team, like, hey, something's coming. So prepare. Not sure what it is. Let's see.
And as far as the environment, I mean, it's pretty still. You know, there's no wind.
Yeah.
The air is still kind of damp and uncomfortable. Like, just cold enough where it's like, do I need a jacket? Do I not? Do I need a jacket?
Right.
Otherwise, it's just a completely open space.
I will advance forward past Toddle, and I will roll for perception as well.
Vera will follow behind.
Okay, both of you roll.
Nat
perception checks.
20.
Hey!
You see all the things.
Before my modifiers, I rolled a 3.
Well, I would say, yeah, the road gets dark. But Dutch, you do notice that the
6 total.
movement that's happening, they look to be like dark roots. And they seem to just kind of start to lace and overlap each other, like they're in constant movement, and all of these roots are totally covering the ground.
I will turn back around and inform the party. Looks like there's these roots and tendrils of these trees. They're swarming and swirling, and not quite sure how we'll get through this. I can't tell if it's friendly or if it's foe.
You know, I remember in my youth I heard tale of roots like this that could move, that were sensitive to light. And one thing you may not know about that sword I just gave you, you can actually cast light with it.
Ooh. I will go ahead and, again, kind of still getting a feel for the weight of the sword, kind of like, oh, you don't say. And I will cast light with the sword, and try to brighten up the area a little bit. See both if I can see anything more, and also is there any reaction from the roots?
There's not a lot of reaction, but as you get a closer look, especially with the light, you do notice that these roots are totally covering not just the ground itself that you're walking on, but just piles of bone.
And
It's
can the
different.
party see this as well?
Yeah.
I'll kind of look back and look at Avaren's. It's a neat trick, but the road ahead's not looking too good.
All
I
right.
say we send Vera out.
No, no. What we're gonna do is I will. Why don't I cast the dog, the dog, and it can go forward and it'll bark, letting us know if it's a bad thing or something.
I'd feel a lot better if Vera died and the dog didn't die.
No, no. Or we could send Niyama or the Willow Seed too. Or I can go invisible and walk forward. Those are kind of my options.
Avran, why don't you eat your flappy friend?
I think it's a good idea. I mean, should she be hurt by whatever lies ahead, she'll just return to my locket. And so grab the locket, Niam flies out, and so I let her know to just move forward, kind of test the area ahead of us.
Okay. As Niam start just one swift beat of its wing, it launches easily 20 feet ahead of you and starts to fly over these tendrils and roots. Well, the roots actually start to reach at Niam, and okay, roll. I would say 3 or 4 strands do grab her and ensnare her and pull her to the ground.
Return her. Let's send the Willow Seed instead. Maybe it can talk to the plant things.
All right, and grab the locket and try to call her back.
And
Yep,
I'll
and she disappears into your locker.
grab the jar, uncork the jar, let the Willow Seed do its little dance, and let it walk forward. Maybe the plant will have more success.
This is
Actually,
very troubling.
Yeah.
the willow seed refuses to walk forward,
Okay.
Ooh.
and
Well-
it starts to kind of. It's like it's a lot smaller than it normally is because it's cold out here.
Yeah.
But with its little leaves, it starts to like beat them forward as if to make you like stay away from this area. It's trying to warn
Oh,
you.
it's like doing I'll pick it up and hold it in my hand and just like observe its activity.
How close together is like the path?
Oh, like how it's a few miles wide.
I could cast a flaming
Yeah.
sphere and just send it in that direction. Yeah.
Fire seems to
Try it.
always be efficient in getting rid of wood.
Okay.
Vera
There's
steps
no one here to
out of
tell
the
you
way.
no.
Yeah.
You
I'm
want to
gonna.
piss off the forest?
I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to get it so we can go through unscathed here.
I'm
You know what?
Just the
If-
idea, guy.
If the forest doesn't want to be hurt, it'll leave us alone. That's what the flaming spears tell in the forest.
We just got
Carry
done
on.
hanging out with the druids. I think they know what we're doing to an extent.
All right.
Here's
No,
in
we
my
can.
absence, Avaran, you've gotten a lot more to the point.
He also has
A lot's
something on his
happened.
hand. Yeah.
And I
Anyway,
kind of try to cover the crystal with my hand,
that is like.
but it's like comes back out.
Pretty much.
Okay, I cast flaming sphere. For
Sending it
Toddle,
forward.
that's like it's like a little gun-looking mechanism, and he just poof fires it, and it's gonna start traveling in the direction in front of us.
Roll.
It
Yeah.
does. The whole area of effect totally incinerates the roots. But as it goes through and makes its way forward, the roots do start to grow further in, a little slower than normal, but it does start
Oh.
to cover the path again behind the sphere.
Got it. So we have to
How-
like stick together.
How closely is it
I would
like?
say it clears a path of like 3 or 4 feet behind it before it's totally covered up again.
Total. Let
Oh.
us try that one more time, and I will try to run behind it.
Well, I
I'm all for
mean,
that.
so it's concentration up to 1 minute. So, like, I'll cancel that one and redo it. Redo the spell.
Of
Sure.
course.
Okay, so cancel the last one, and then I'm redoing it. So
Okay.
I'm using it again.
For reasons, just don't cast it targeting within 5 feet of me.
Interesting.
Okay. The thing is moving, and we're going.
Okay.
All right.
Yura's gonna try and run behind it.
Okay. And it's hot. You know, it's not very comfortable being that close to it. But yeah, you're just kind of walking through this cleared path. You do notice some of the roots try to reach for you, though. But they're so weak because they haven't totally rebuilt themselves yet that you're able to kind of break through them pretty easily.
Can I get to a point where Yura's safe?
No.
Okay.
It's all roots for... You're not really sure how far.
As soon as Vera realizes how deep it is, instead of doubling and running back, they're gonna try and like vault over the roots.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Do it. Roll for it. I would say an agility check for that one. And I'll have to
Hmm.
roll against you, though.
Acrobatics?
Acrobatics, I mean, yes.
Okay. I have my roll.
What is it?
23.
Oh, well, beats mine. And yeah, you make it back successfully.
Cool. Well, it seems that the problem with this plan would be that it is a very deep pass across. I do not think your sphere will make it the whole way. Would anyone have
Tunnel's face, though.
a more or maybe a less controlled burst of flame that they can continuously use? Such as
Well-
a sword?
I do have my flaming sword, and I do have firebolt, which I can cast at will.
I also have thunder magic. I don't know if that aids us here. There's no storms or anything. I guess
How
Pikachu
about-
doesn't need them.
Our singing friend?
How did you know
Um,
he's a singing friend?
I am
The
wondering
electric guitar.
if
Might
yeah, the
be.
guitar slugged to my
Points
back.
at the lute.
I mean, there's guitarists and there's lead singers.
I am wondering if we can call on some animal friends. Is what I'm kind of wondering.
You can try.
Hmm.
I have an odd feeling that while the wild, well, there might not be many friendly creatures in these woods.
So the roots that were appearing regrew after like a certain amount of time. Am I getting that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Are we talking seconds or?
Seconds, yeah.
It
Yeah.
made it seem, from what I understood, it was as the flaming sphere was walking, there was a really small area where it was like, they're not regrowing, and then it was very much like, okay,
Yeah.
this is gonna keep going, and then this spell's gonna die, and then I'm gonna be stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
in
we'd
not
have to like
great place.
actively walk very, very close
Yeah.
to a very high degree of heat in order to maintain, and we'd have to maintain that speed the entire time. Which there's a bunch of shorties in the party. I don't know that me and Calamity are gonna be able to keep up.
All right, since
I-
we don't know what's gonna work, I just like to try one thing, and then if I need to swing my flaming sword and keep casting firebolt after firebolt, I will. Let me try something first though, and I go to just the closest route that I can,
Okay.
and I'm gonna very quickly touch it and cast remove curse.
Oh. Nothing happens.
Balls. All right.
Okay.
Clever thought though.
I'm gonna do something.
I almost made it a curse, but I didn't.
I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna take out one of my arrows that I have that has poison on it from.
I'm gonna walk out into it.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
You sure you don't want to eat your blue muffin first?
Well, your bird didn't get too far.
That's true.
I'm gonna just take it and poke it in one of the close-ish vines with the poison and see if it reacts to the poison.
Doesn't do anything to the poison, it's just pinned to the ground with your arrow.
Okay, so there's no. Okay, so poison does nothing.
But Dutch, as you walk through, these roots are gonna slowly, it's almost, almost a non-threatening kind of feel as it starts to travel up your ankle and then eventually your knee. But once it gets around your knee, it's gonna tighten and it's gonna start to bend your knee forward. You're gonna feel a lot of tension, but not only that, they're gonna do. Boop, boop.
Are you? Is it gonna break the bone again?
This episode is called Growing Pains, and you can't change that.
Growing pain.
I'm putting that down as a note. Alright.
Breaking up.
It
Breaking.
does 21 points of necrotic damage as it starts to rot away the flesh of your leg.
Okay, come here. I have greater restoration. Come here.
Well, he's tangled up in the vines, so I'm
Okay,
gonna rush forward and hack at them with my flaming sword.
And I will.
Which,
yes.
as much as I hate to say, Vero probably had the right idea.
And yeah, it
yeah.
severs the roots. You're free.
I'm gonna run back to the party as fast as I can.
Vera draws a jet black sword and then kind of looks at Avaran and is like, I guess it is the more difficult solutions, and watch your feet.
So we're just gonna slash
Alright.
away at it.
Yeah.
All right.
I pull out my transformation sword. Let's do this. That is like canonically large.
All right, swords out.
All right, Tot. Now I know you're having difficulty with that. You think you can handle it?
It's large, but it says I don't know. It's sharp. I think I'll be fine.
And I take
If
my
anything, I'll hold it like this, and I'll just like anything. I'll just like this, like this.
So with my free hand, I kind of like draw one dagger out, and then like while I'm holding it like that, I take my other two fingers, grab the other dagger out, and just like, you sure you don't want to try these instead?
No, those don't do anything. I have those. They don't do anything at all. They're very, very ineffective. I have to learn
you
how to.
you fought these kinds of things before with those daggers, have you?
No, I've fought with daggers. They're extremely ineffective, and I have one that is silvered, and I still can't. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage. I don't think it'll be of use. I have to use a better weapon, so I'm gonna try to work with this thing. It's either
Alright.
that, or I'm just gonna be like shocking it with thunder power, aka shocking grasp. I have that too.
Well,
So I can deliver thunder hand touches.
Well, I advise that we move in kind of a square, each one taking to either side and the front, and Calamity in the center since he doesn't have a sword to cut at these things with.
I propose a triangle.
Well, if there's 4 of us with swords,
Well, I would say one of us with swords should be in the center with Calamity, and I recommend it be Total.
I cast Conjure Animal.
Oh.
Do you?
I do. At 4th level, I cast Conjure Animals.
How close are you
which
standing
will-
to me right now?
I don't know. I think I'm kind of at the edge of where.
Are you within
these
5
runes-
feet?
What's that?
Are you within 5 feet of me?
DM, am I within 5 feet of Vera?
I would say so. Well,
Okay, what
five-
level
5
spell
to
was
10.
that?
It's 4th level.
You cast the spell. My sword eats it.
oh
dude.
yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
basically, like, as you go to cast the spell, you see the arcane magic exit your hand, and then it goes inside of the black blade, and a little part of it just goes with a little light.
What the fuck, dude?
Oh yeah.
I had
Sorry.
a
Oh,
win.
sorry. I unfortunately cannot control that.
Am I to understand that your sword absorbs magic?
It has a mind of its own. Sure,
Well,
works in
basically.
many mysterious ways.
What's the area of effect?
Generally, when you're too close to me or it.
Do you mind walking about 30 feet away?
Vera
Uh,
takes a couple steps back.
Yeah,
Uh,
that'll do it.
DM, will that allow me to use magic? Is this a
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
no, no.
that's-
You're always allowed to. Also, you did cast that spell, by the way.
what's that?
You did cast that spell.
Yeah, I marked a
Yeah.
spell slot, you jerk.
Sorry. I was trying to be subtle about it, and I was like, all right, it's going to
Well-
happen one way or another.
Well, that's why he was asking if you were within 5 feet of him. Is like that's the
Yeah.
range, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right then.
Okay.
How about since I have the flaming sword? How about I go in the front? Maybe Vera, Dutch, you make the triangle in the back, and then Total and Calamity stay in the center.
I like link with Calamity. I'm like linked up next to him with my sword, like two-handed sword, just like barreling. Still,
Let's
like
do it.
Total, that's a big enough sword with 2 hands. You
I
can't
got
use
this.
it with
I
one.
got this. I got this. I got this.
Total, you sure?
I'm gonna take. So you guys are not gonna know. So I'm gonna take a. He's like, hold on. He sets it down. He chugs a potion. It is a color that is undescribable. You don't know what it was that was consumed, but it was just drank, and that's gonna be me taking what is it called? Swiftness. The swiftness
Okay.
thing. So I have that swiftness drink that I made this morning. I'm taking that, and hopefully that'll make. It doesn't give me any boost to like attack or anything, but maybe it'll.
No,
It's
that,
faster.
I'll let you know
Increase
when
my-
it comes in handy. If you want to try
Well,
some.
it increases his walking speed, so he's saying like, yeah, I'm buffed for this to a degree.
Sweet.
But you guys
Alright.
don't know what it is. I drank something. You guys have no clue. It was a viscous liquid, and he's just like puts the vial away, and it's like, I'm fine. I got this.
All right. At that, everyone who has a sword is gonna go ahead and roll to hit. Just a
Got
regular roll to hit, and tell me what you get. If it's over 15, you can proceed forward. If it's under a 15, I'll let you know what happens. If
Okay.
it's a natural 20, it's gonna clear a path 10 feet in front of you.
17.
17's good.
2.
Hold that thought, Vera.
Chat.
A lot.
A lot. Okay. So you clear a path 10 feet ahead, on top of Avran's. So you're able to clear and walk through it. However, Dutch, you are going to be ensnared. Or they're going to start to ensnare you. But however, Toddle, you have the swiftness potion.
Mhm.
If you want to try to intervene,
Yes.
you can before there's necrotic damage.
Yes.
Or
yes,
just leave him to
yes,
die.
Yes. No, I will do. No. Yes, what can I do?
Whatever you want. You gotta free him. He's getting wrapped
Oh,
up.
chop it!
Wait,
Chop, 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 chop.
Okay, roll to hit.
Thank you. Okay, got a 17.
With disadvantage because you're not proficient in sword fighting.
All right.
Hey Dutch, I think Father Tig just gave you another luck in inspo.
Whoa.
Okay,
yeah,
15. 15.
15. Okay, just clears them. So go ahead and roll again, everybody.
Everybody? Okay.
Everyone with a sword.
Everyone with a sword.
15 again.
Dirty
20.
20.
25.
30, 20, 25.
I rolled a 4. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna have Father Tig give me a hand here because I just beefed another fucking roll.
Yeah, that
It's a
sounds
new
like a good
sword.
call.
It's a new sword.
16. 16.
Yay, we're good.
Okay, we're good. Go ahead and clear a path. I would say you're able to walk a good 25 to 30 feet because of the natural 20 and the 25. And then we're gonna roll again. And you're gonna notice the path behind you is totally covered now in roots again.
fine.
DM, can I use a bonus action?
Yeah.
I will cast Bardic or use Bardic Inspiration, and I will give that to Toddle, which will allow Toddle to have 1 inspiration die, 1d12, that can be added to a roll or saving throw.
Thank you.
Solid. Solid shit.
See, I can hold it my own.
Keep rolling, fam. We've got a ways
All
to
right.
go.
Let's go.
21.
21. Okay.
15.
15.
25.
25.
I'm using that right now because I got a fucking 6. 11.
Okay.
17.
Not too bad. We didn't quite make it.
11. Wait. Toddle, roll a d4.
Okay. 4.
15.
Hell
You just
yeah.
made it.
Just made it.
Thank you.
I'm bending reality for you.
Thank you.
See, that's why we linked you guys together.
I also
Oh,
have
man.
my trump card as well to add things.
And as we proceed, you're gonna notice there's really no turning back now, but you are gonna gain 1 point of exhaustion. Because it's not just swiping these things away, it's literally
It's just like hacking.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like a
Machete.
constant hack and slash.
So
Machete in the forest.
So everyone except Calamity are gonna have 1 point of exhaustion, please. And go ahead and roll again.
22.
22.
13.
13. Okay.
That
Farah.
might change though.
Yeah, did you use your luck or your inspo last time?
Oh.
Because an inspiration is a 1d6 that you can roll on top of.
I will use. So I'll take luck because I took a reroll, and then I'll use inspiration as a D. You said D6.
That's correct. Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna roll that D6 for inspo, and it's 3. Give me 16.
Okay.
Perfect.
Cleared.
14, one short.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hold
Well,
that
Farah-
thought. Wait. What did Toddle get?
I got 12.
Oh damn! I can't save you both.
I flash a demon myself.
Oh, perfect. I'm gonna bend reality for Vera.
D4?
Roll a d4.
Alright, I'm good. I rolled 4.
Okay. Total, what was your final roll?
I got a 12. I added 4 to it.
Okay. So everyone clears the path, but just takes about 10 feet. And steps them only about 10 to 15 feet forward.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna roll again.
Okay.
This won't be
I
forever.
love
Strenuous.
roll.
Just the next 20 minutes. Roll.
Right. Keep rolling.
we're
19.
rolling with disadvantage, right?
Tig is proud of you, Mackenzie.
Yay. I'm doing things.
DM,
Okay.
we're rolling with disadvantage because
rolling-
the point of exhaustion? Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait,
I was
does
wondering
everyone roll
how-
with a disadvantage
I
because
was the
everyone's
only
exhausted.
one. Yeah.
Everyone
Oh.
except you, Calamity.
Okay.
Well, that changes things.
Yeah.
I was like,
11.
those seem a little high.
It doesn't change things much though. I still got a 19 because I rolled
Nice.
11 and 16.
Okay, you're
Solid.
fine.
I unfortunately am. No, no. I'm at 17. I'm good.
Okay.
Okay.
Dutch?
11.
Maybe.
Total?
Hold that thought.
I got a 4.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I can't save that. I'm gonna. Okay, Dutch, roll a d4. I'm bending reality for you.
That's just
4.
a free action.
It's 4.
All right.
Nice.
All right, cool.
Love that.
So we only have one fail. And to answer you, Butters, I can use it as long as I have sorcery points to do so.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
We're
All right.
using resources today.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. Trying to get through.
Toddle, a giant whip of a tendril does start to constrict around your neck, and it's starting to suffocate you.
I go, Tuttle! And I want the vine to burst into flames. I have to roll to see if I can hit it, though.
Okay. Roll to
All
hit.
right, let's see if I can hit it. $26 to hit it.
That hits. Roll the damage, and Toddle is also going to take that damage.
Oh, well, okay. So that's going to be a total of 17. Hold on, wait. Let me look at this. It's been a while since I've used this. Yes, it's got 17 points of fire damage as it spontaneously combusts.
Ugh. Toddle,
Thank
You
you.
do. It does burn it off of you, and you can breathe, but you do just breathe in ash and pain. But
Does
Yeah.
Tuttle
Three-
take the full brunt or half?
Full brunt. Yeah.
All right, 17.
It's
Sorry,
fine.
I'm trying to save you. It's better than being
Yeah.
dead and suffocated.
It's true. I'll take it.
All right, we're gonna do one more round. Everyone roll. Who has a
Yay.
sword?
Can I use my bardic inspiration again as bonus action?
You sure can.
Okay, I will assign that to Toddle.
Oh, don't. No, not me. I got a 19. Oh, wait, just kidding. I have to roll again because we're disadvantaged. Fuck.
Yep.
I was excited to get 19.
Oh fuck! Just got 15 on that.
30-20.
Okay,
I got 9.
succeeds. You have a
30,
9.
29.
I can't save a
What?
9.
I
You
also-
got a 16. Abran, what'd you get?
I just got a 15.
Oh, okay. Sorry, what'd you get, Toddle?
8.
8.
Ooh, I can't save that either.
No.
All right. So as the tendrils start to wrap up both Vera and Toddle, they're gonna be pulled to the ground. And they're gonna take.
I think Vera rolled a 20, but it was
Vera's
Dutch.
good.
Yeah,
I'm
dirty
all
20.
tangled up
It
in
was
vines.
It was Toddle and Dutch.
Oh, Dutch. Dutch is on the ground.
Mm.
I mean, you know, if the DM wants to punish me, that's fine.
You both take math. 19 points of necrotic damage,
Oh god.
Ooh.
and
Okay.
it's gonna still continue to constrict you guys. However, and then you're gonna see what looks to be the shadow of a bird kind of fly across the ground. But what do you do as Dutch and Toddle are being rotted to death? Question mark.
Tuttle!
Do
Tuttle!
I recognize this bird, DM?
What?
Do I recognize this bird?
You do not.
Oh, okay.
I
Love
want
this bird.
I want the vine that is tethering Tuttle to combust. Let's see if I can hit it. That's going to be a total of 18 to hit the vine.
That hits.
I'm
So
just
it will
gonna-
spontaneously combust, and it will take a total of 19 points of fire damage.
Okay, shit.
Vera's
That
just gonna
releases.
bring their blade down to try and free Dutch from the vines.
Okay, roll to hit that.
Do I take it as well?
Huh?
Do I take the fire damage as well, or no?
What spell did you use? The
Me?
same one.
It was the same fire spell, yeah.
Yeah, then yeah.
Okay, Toddle's hurting. Oh, he's got like a sprained ankle and is having trouble with the sword now.
As Vera is busy trying to free Dutch, the tendrils are gonna constrict everyone in the party and pull everybody down.
It's okay. I rolled a
Everybody.
Is
13.
everyone grappled?
Yeah, everyone takes 26 points of necrotic damage.
Yeesh.
I'm gonna do something.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to panic, and as I do,
Oh,
my,
no.
my first like, I was like, no, and DM in my mind, and I want you to correct me if I'm wrong. In my mind, I see myself being grabbed by multiple roots and not just one.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So everything that is all these roots that are touching me, this could possibly not do anything, but we're gonna find out together.
Yeah.
They're going to take. Where are you? Oh, here you are. All right. So, everything within a 20-foot sphere of me, not my friends, because I can choose who it targets. These vines need to make a saving throw, a Constitution saving throw against me.
Okay. Oops, where did my d20 go?
I need to. So.
19.
They made a 19.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to ask you to roll a d4, DM.
Okay. 1.
So it goes down to 18. Okay, they succeed. They're going to take half. They're going to take half of this.
Okay.
So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Does it just affect you or everyone else?
Just those that I want it to. And my friends will not be affected by this, only the vines. The vines will take half of 20 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Let me read this to you. In addition, each creature of your choice within the area must make a Constitution saving throw. On a fail, takes half damage. On a successful one, non-magical vegetation in the area withers and dies. I don't know if these are technically magical vines.
I would say
I'm gonna let the DM answer.
They are, but they're immune to necrotic damage, so nothing happens.
So I thought
Oh, we're
so.
in the Valley of Death, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. And now I'm gonna ask both Butters and Nate to roll a D100 for me as a bad luck blitz happens.
Oh. God. All right.
41.
38.
41, 38. Those are extremely close together.
Right?
Got one
Let's see,
choice.
38. Oh, that's creepy and weird. 41. Oh. Okay. So as this necrotic power kind of like rings out and tries to draw in from these plants and nothing happens, my fur starts to blitz out of control, and it's almost like I almost get teleported into a black hole again, but reality shifts and Calamity becomes a plant himself. I'm just a black plant now.
Cool.
Take that as you
You're-
will.
You're a plant, so I mean the roots definitely don't do anything to you.
Okay.
But as you guys see this happen, as you're still being just swarmed by all of these different roots, you're all of a sudden gonna feel this burst of power. And it's gonna feel really intense. You're gonna not feel any pain or anything like that, but all the roots that are wrapping around you are just going to turn into ash. And because this attack happens so swiftly, The ash is just kind of still in the air for a minute before it slowly starts to float up and away. And it clears, I would say, like a 60-foot radius just around you with you at the epicenter. And when you look above you, you're going to see an owl treading its wings, treading in the midair, right above everyone.
Hell yeah.
And that's where we're going to end today's show for now. So we'll see who this druid is next episode. So yeah.
Ooh.
Let's do it.
Right
Stage
before
dress.
we ended out, there was something that I wanted to show you guys
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
this session. I forgot at the top, so we're doing it at the end. The Hellraisers have a logo now, guys.
Oh, man.
Let me put it in
Wait,
here for you.
This isn't our official logo. What?
Oh yeah. While Vera was gone, Calamity gave us a name.
No. I heard. I got you. I was just being hyperbolic.
Let me bring it in here real quick.
I
How
appreciate everyone
exciting.
wearing the sweaters, though. Makes me happy.
Oh yeah, you guys are wearing the sweater. I have to fix mine.
Makes
All
me
right.
happy.
Yeah, where's yours, Chris?
I didn't know we were all wearing them. Otherwise, I would put it on. Also, it's summer now, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
wear
I'm not in the city where it tends to be cold in the summer.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you talking
Yeah, it's
about?
hot.
It's summer. That's why I'm wearing a sweater.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
San Francisco.
While I get
Exactly,
this
dude.
ready, I'll let you guys, because it is huge. I didn't know this was huge, so I'm shrinking it down. I'll let you guys talk to chat and find out a rating message.
was the rating
I think
message?
hashtag breaking Dutch.
Yes.
Jesus.
I like breaking Dutch.
Not
Breaking
no
Dutch
more
is good.
no more lies.
Could be good with that's yeah.
Or what was the Toddle came up with something? Was it growing pains?
Growing
Is that
pains.
what it
Growing pains. I like that one too.
said?
Both are good. Y'all
Back
decide.
breaking.
Oh man.
Hmm,
Oh wow!
look at that.
Who did
Hell yeah.
that?
My best friend
Oh
drew
my
this
gosh.
for me.
Cameron?
Ah,
Is that Cameron's work?
Yep.
Oh,
This
that
is our
Calamity
official
at the top too.
Hellraiser.
Cool.
So this was made before I knew that Dutch was coming back, and Vera and everything with Vera was confusing. So the top is Calamity's head. The middle portion, let me blow it up a little bit for you guys. The middle portion is the potion bottle for Toddle, and the sword at the bottom is
Oh, that's so
Avaran.
cool.
Oh, hell yeah.
Love it.
Wow.
Love it.
And
love
I
it.
can't
Oh,
wait
good.
to put it on everything. But
Put
I'm
it on
really
everything.
What do the stars represent?
the three gods that
That
we're
can-
blessed by.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, all right.
So yeah, I'm really happy about it.
That's
Uh,
cool.
For the second rendition, I'll add 2 other people on there. Didn't know you were gonna
Yeah.
be here. Sorry, it was already done.
We'll just have to. No, what's great is he'll keep adding all. He should just make little emblems for all the characters because we'll have to add them all depending on who comes.
I love it.
All right, I'm
A lot of
gonna,
work.
I'm
I
gonna
know.
set this up to go to the next stream. I'll let you guys put the rating message in the chat so we can copy and paste it for the next.
And get banned.
Get banned.
And hopefully not get banned. Hey.
Hey.
I wear each band like a badge of honor.
Right? That's like appropriate.
Let's see.
Cute.
Let me check
Good
out.
game today, you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks,
thank
Anne,
you,
for the
Anne.
awesome game.
Thank
Very
you,
good.
Anne. That was very cool. Thank
Mhm.
Good
you
to be
for,
back.
for
For real.
putting us through a puzzle.
Yay. Yeah,
Thank
welcome
you.
back, Butters.
Welcome Butters back for
What
realsies.
the fuck?
In the campaign for realsies.
Yeah.
Now we've got all week to workshop how we're gonna get the hell out of this forest.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yep.
For it turns you
Fucking thinking
guys,
caps
we
on.
we're in our official. Is this not our first dungeon per se? But I don't think we've been in any dungeon. But we're definitely in a Every room is gonna have a different sort of thing, sort of vibe as we do
Yeah.
this.
I've upped the difficulty
ante,
a little
yes.
bit.
Hells yeah. I'm all for it.
Yay.
Let's go. TPK.
No!
TPK.
No!
TPK.
And with that, we are going to send you off to our friends at -2 Charisma.
Nice.
Tell them we said hey. Till next time.
Hey.
Hey, breaking Dutch.